We all set for the annual encounter between Old Bends and Peterite FC. As you see, the Peterites team posing for the photograph. And you see the Old Bends SC posing for the team photograph as well, just before the kickoff. They are all set for a very interesting game of football between both the sides. Both the teams comprising few players who represented the country and club football as well. We see Chamod Dilshan at the Old Bends outfit there. And also we see Shabir Razunia back in action in Sri Lanka. Another promising young footballer on his days. We have for the Old Bends Shamira Krishant, Chamod Dilshan, Shane Dinushan, Janit Piumal, Basura Chalahasa, Aaron Christopher, Ranatira Saubhagya, Shewan Fabi, Glenn Mackenzie De Rose, Navodya Lakshita, M. Kurshit, coached by Siddiq, and the Peterites FC. Kaushal, Ishan Danush, Dulan, Joshua, Arjun, Hashim, Miron, Pratish, Rivaldo, Ishan, Shabir Razunia, Afam, Dana, Niresh, Kuku, sorry, that's how they pronounce the name, Charit, Daresh, Devin, Akhil, Yadushan, Isuru, Ringston, Sherman, and Brian. We all set for a thrilling game of football between both the teams. And there you go, the kickoff. Peterites early on in action. Defense coming the Bends way as usual. Peterites in action. The Bends trying to apply pressure on the Peterites. Calm and collective football by Peterites. The old Peterites, the Peterites FC, as you call it, featured in blue and yellow. And the Bends featured in green and white. Both the teams trying to settle into a rhythm. Well taken there by Benz, and Benz with a chance now. Good clearance by the Benz defense. How beautifully taken there by number 10 of Petra FC. This is an annual encounter played between Petra FC and Old Benz SC. Both the schools have produced maximum number of club players and also national players. Both the teams share a rich history in football in Sri Lanka. There you go. Throw in for Benz. Intercepted by Peter Wrights. Beautiful pass. Good and well intercepted by the Peter Wrights. Once again, trying to go past the defense of the Peter Wrights. Peter Wrights claiming the ball back. Beautiful defense. Not allowing any momentum for the Benz. Throwing opportunity taken quickly by the Benz. Once again, ball well taken by the Peter Wrights FC. Some good football shown by both the teams, not allowing any rhythm or momentum for both the sides. All Benz with the kickoff. Beautifully taken there by All Benz. Throw-in opportunity now for the All Benz. Taken high in the air by the goalkeeper of the Peterites. Peterites now on the charge. Peterites on the charge now. Unfortunately, ball given back to the All Benz. All Benz with an opportunity now. Ball taken back handsomely once again, but could not hold on to it. Once again, both the teams trying to settle into a rhythm, unfortunately, but All Benz in action now. And now All Benz, so that's an offside. Offside. And no harm whatsoever for the Peterites there. Nil all so far between both the teams, and hits it high. And All Benz now Peterites with an opportunity coming their way. The Benz now getting the opportunity. Good defense coming by the Peterites. Samad Dilshan in action for our national player. The Benz in action now. Shot attempted. A very close attempt there. Unfortunately goes astray. A few meters away from the goalpost there. Once again, the Peterites in action now. The number 10 of Peterites has been a live wire so far in the game. Free kick in favor of the All Benz. Benz with an opportunity now. Now, opportunity for Pete Wright to be on the charge. Shabir Razunia in action for the Pete Wrights. Free kick in favor of the Pete Wrights. Straight to the wall and ball taken back by the Bins. Pete Wrights with an opportunity, but offside given by the match officials. Ball stolen back by the Pete Wrights. Both the teams have been equal in the attack. Both the teams have been equal on the attack. Now, Pete Wrights with an opportunity, but ball goes to the All Bens. The number 8 with the throw in for the Pete Wrights. The number 16 for Pete Wright FC with the throw in. There you go. Ball still in play but goes out. Goal kick will be in favor of the Pete Wrights. Stolen back handsomely, but there was an easy opportunity for the Bens there. Unfortunately, couldn't pass it to the correct man. Chamod Dilshan in action. Once again, hits it straight to the goalkeeper. I feel Chamod should have taken that shot. Pete Wrights now with the ball Offense committed by the Old Bens. Free kick in favor of the Peterites. Unfortunately, couldn't make use of the free kick given by the Peterites. Quickly taken back by the Old Bens. And now, fortunately, couldn't give a clean pass to the opponent there. And Old Bens now on the charge. Old Bens on the charge now. Unfortunately, couldn't find the perfect man to assist him. Now, see, both the teams are struggling to get into any forms of rhythm. Once again, the Bens in action. Peterites now on the charge. Very close opportunity, but offside. Game restarted quickly by the Peterites. Another offside there by Shabir Razunia, the man there for the Peterites. Another young prospect for Sri Lanka football back in the days. Opportunity for the Peterites now. The early substitute for the Old Bens, number 16 comes in. Number 13 goes out for the Old Bens. Bens with the opportunities coming their way now. The number 16, the new replacement in action. Peter Wright with an opportunity now. The ball just goes over. You see the replay. Peter Wright's trying the cross. Shabir Razunia trying his best, but ball just goes over the post. Back live on Sri Lankan Sports TV. Another replacement coming by the Peter Wrights FC now. The number 20. The number 20 comes in. For number 2. Beautiful pass there by the Peter Wright player. There, Peter Wright on action now. The number 8 for the Peter Wrights. Unfortunately, couldn't hold on to the ball as the ball goes astray. Noel Benz in action now. There you go, beautiful pass there. Unfortunately, once again, ball goes astray. Ball stolen back by the Benz. Benz with an opportunity now. Ball still with the possession of the old Benz. Hits it high in there. Shamod Dilshan takes a high ball pretty comfortably. Once again, the Benz now in action. Very close opportunity. Unfortunately, couldn't finish it by the Benz there. Now Benz in action. Stolen back and Benz now. Beautiful pass there by number 19 and the number 16 in action now for the Benz. As you see on the replay, a beautiful pass, but unfortunately once again the Benz couldn't finish it now. Back live. There you go. Benz in action now. Very close opportunity. Chamodil side action. There you see on the replay. Shot after shot attempted by the old Benz. the last few minutes of the game. Again, nice pass there. Ball stolen back by the Pete Wrights now. Pete Wrights on the charge now. The old bench on the charge. Oh, that's a very close opportunity once again. I just have a feeling Chamo Dilshan could have had the shot attempted there. Just wide of the goalpost once again. Now Pete Wrights on the charge now. Good defense by the Peter Wrights. Throw in by the number 21 of Old Bench. The throw in reminds of the recently retired legend from Sri Lanka football, Harsha. Corner for the Old Bench. Let's see if it is the first goal of the game coming our way from this corner. Only time will tell. Corner kick in favor of the Old Bench now. Beautiful ball. Bench still in action, trying to score the first goal of the game. Other plans by the Peter Wrights now. Peter Wrights unfortunately couldn't find the correct man. There you go, beautiful pass there by Shabir. Well intercepted by the defenders of the Albans. First corner kick of the game for the Peterites. Will this be the first goal of the game? No. Well defended there by the Bens. Long pass given by the Bens, by the Peterites. Another corner kick coming. Another corner kick coming the Bens way. Sorry, the Peterite way. Hits it high in the air, but no major impact for both the teams out of that kick. You're watching the live action from the St. Peter's College grounds. The match between Sounders SC and Peterites FC. It's an annual encounter between both these sides. A yellow card for the Peterite player. There you see the offense. Seems like a major offense committed by the Peterite FC player there. Free kick in favor of the Old Bench player. Free kick in favor of the Old Bench, and number 23 of the Old Bench will take the free kick. Will this be the first goal of the game? A very favorable position to take the free kick from the defenders. Up to the task. Another shot attempted there by the Old Bench player. And a corner kick now in favor of the Old Bench. Another substitute coming in for the bench. The number 14 comes in. Number 12 goes out. The number 12 goes out, and number Another kick goes astray for the Peterites. Both the teams have had limited shots at the target throughout the game. Don't know if the wind is making any impact or the ground conditions over the teams. Peterites with the throw-in now. Free kick in favor of the Old Bens now. A good free kick taken there by the Old Bens, and unfortunately not keeping the ball in play as the ball goes out. Both the teams have not been able to settle on to any rhythm. They're not been set piece play. They tried their best to attack, but unfortunately couldn't finish a move positively. Unfortunately, the goalkeeper of Peterites not getting any board there, and it's a nice pass there by the wing of the Peterites. Unfortunately, couldn't finish it once again. The ball given back. Once again, the live wire forwards the wings of the bench in action. Both the teams have had a fair amount of opportunities in the first half to score, but the opposition have been unaware about the talents and the attack they could give, and they kept them on bay so far. Once again, Pete Wrights try to go past the defense of the bench. The Pete Wrights now back again in action on the charge. Shot attempted by Shabir. Intercepted by the Pete Wrights, and now Pete Wrights in action once again. Corner in favor of the Old Bench. Now Old Bench in action. Infringement committed by the Old Bench players, resulting in a free kick for Pete Wright FC. Pass given there by the Old Pete Wright FC, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the first half action of Milroy Perera Trophy. No goals for both the teams so far. Even Stevens here at the St. Peter's ground. Veterans, the Old Bench Sports Club taking on the Pete Wright Football Club. The annual encounter between both the sides for Milroy Perera Trophy. Both the teams unable to open their account in terms of goals, but good football between both the teams. Good running football between both the teams. And perfect defense as well. Both the teams coming up with some good performance. Thank you very much for joining us on the first half action of the Milroy Perera Trophy 2025, played between Old Pete Wrights FC and the Old Bench SC. Thank you very much once again. We'll catch you live once again after the short commercial break.
ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ නගරේ, ඔබේ පාසලේ, ඔබේ ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ පැවැත්වෙන ක්‍රිකට්, ෆුට්බෝල්, රග්බි, ඇත්ලටික්ස් නවීන තාක්ෂණය ඔස්සේ ටෙලිකාස්ට් කරන්න අපි සූදානම්. ඔබත් සූදානම්ද? එසේනම් ශ්‍රී ලංකන් ස්පෝර්ට්ස් TV සම්බන්ධ කරගන්න. එහෙනම් අපි ඉවෙන්ට් එකේදී හම්බ වෙමු. ඔගොල්ලන්ගේ නගරේ, ඔබේ පාසලේ, ඔබේ ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ පැවැත්වෙන ක්‍රිකට්, ෆුට්බෝල්, රග්බි, ඇත්ලටික්ස් නවීන තාක්ෂණය ඔස්සේ ටෙලිකාස්ට් කරන්න අපි සූදානම්. ඔබත් සූදානම්ද? එසේනම් ශ්‍රී ලංකන් ස්පෝර්ට්ස් TV සම්බන්ධ කරගන්න. එහෙනම් අපි ඉවෙන්ට් එකේදී හමු වෙමු.
Takes flight as the whistle sings. January teams won golden prize. You hear the roar, let's watch us ride. Step by step we train, we fight for the glory, for the light. All beats is the fire, strong together.
ඔගොල්ලගේ නගරේ, ඔබේ පාසලේ, ඔබේ ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ පැවැත්වෙන ක්‍රිකට්, ෆුට්බෝල්, රග්බි, ඇත්ලටික්ස් නවීන තාක්ෂණය ඔස්සේ ටෙලිකාස්ට් කරන්න අපි සූදානම්. ඔබත් සූදානම්ද? එසේනම් ශ්‍රී ලංකන් ස්පෝර්ට්ස් TV සම්බන්ධ කරගන්න. එහෙනම් අපි ඉවෙන්ට් එකේදී හමු වෙමු.
Welcome back to the live action of Milroy Perera Trophy 2025, the annual encounter between Albans and the Peterites FC. The score is at 0-0 between both the sides, and you kick off the second half action. Offense committed by the Peterite player. Free kick early on the game for the Albans. Beautiful pass by Chamod, number 10. Corner kick early on the game for the Bens. Opportunities after opportunities coming the Ben's way now. Wonderful save by the goalkeeper of the Peterites. Do you smell a goal for The bench coming their way, I understand otherwise. Some good defense by Peters. The Peterites. Well said so. Opportunity for the bench now. Free kick now in favor of the Peterites. A substitute. A substitute early on the game, early on the second half for the old bench. Number 9 comes in for the bench. Ben's in action, and that's a massive goal. What a shot there by the number 8 of the Peterites FC. Unexpected, but you got to give it all for that man there. Shot taken, long shot taken, a beautiful, no chance, absolutely forever for the goalkeeper. Peterites with the goal advantage now. What a goal that was. 1-0 lead for the Peterites now. As you see on the replay, the number 8 of Peterites FC. Shot attempted, beautifully finished. I think the goalkeeper would have not expected such a long shot. Back live. Peterites with an advantage and momentum now. The old bench now on the charge. They will have to score sooner rather than later to stay in contention in the game. Cleared by the once again the Peterites FC on the charge now. Shabir Razunia in action. We see another very close opportunity for the Peterites. Unfortunately, two chances coming their way. Good pass by Shabir. Unfortunately, the player couldn't capitalize on the opportunity. We're back live. The game is gaining some momentum in the second half now. All Bens now on the charge. All Bens with an opportunity now. Unfortunately, couldn't finish once again. There you go, a beautiful pass there by Chamud. Unfortunately, not having the height advantage there. Live action from the second half coming to you live from Sri Lankan Sports TV. That's an offense there committed by the All Bens player. There you go, Chamod Dilshan committing an offense there. All good in the end. One goal advantage for Peterite FC with a wonderful goal early in the second half. Offside signaled by the referee. High on the yard. Number 16 in action for the Peter Wright FC now. Showing some good skills there. Another offense committed by the old bench player there. Once again, too much pace on it, and for that any of the players couldn't get onto it. Once again, now Peter Wright with an opportunity. Offside. Peter Wright now on action. Good defense by the old bench there. Breaking the players' momentum totally. A corner kick now in favor of the Peter Wrights. Shot attempted. Good defense by the old bench. Now old bench on the charge. With two defenders to take on there, and another. Once again, old bench with an opportunity. And there you go. An offense there by a free kick for Ben just outside the box. Just few millimeters outside the box, the free kick has been taken, has been given. A free kick for the Bens. A beautiful flat free kick there, but unfortunately not in the proper direction by the Bens. Peterites with a clear advantage of 1-0. Will the Bens equalize at the dying minutes of the game and make this game more interesting? A goal early in the second half have given the clear advantage for the Peterites. Now, throw-in opportunity for the Bens. Another corner kick coming the Bens way. Since the goal was scored by the Peterites, the Bens have been on the attack, but not been able to finish is an issue that the Bens should address. Now the Peterites on the charge. Peterites on the charge now. Some good defense coming their way. Throw-in opportunity now for the Bens. The fading lights of Colombo. The second half of the Milroy Perera Trophy 2025 between Old Bens and Peterite FC in action now. The Old Bens in action. Shot attempted and a beautiful Saved there by the goalkeeper. There you go. Beautiful shot, but well saved from the chest by the goalkeeper. It was hit on the chest by the goalkeeper. There you go. You see the hit and directly to the chest of the goalkeeper. There is always a risk factor of being a sportsman or whatever the sports you are engaged in. End of the day, what matters is you come back from whatever the setback you face as a true sportsman. Let's hope that the goalkeeper of the Peterites will come back for the rest of the game. Dulan, the goalkeeper of the Peterites FC, having a bad injury. Let's hope that he'll be back for the rest of the game. Rising as a lion for his side. He's up. And good to see in good spirit that the whole stadium is cheering for Dulan. As you see on the replay, shot attempted straight to the chest of Dulan, the goalkeeper. Back live, and let's hope he's okay, and he's good. He's all good for the rest of the game. That's what you expect from a true sportsman, to be back and to be back for your side. Excellent. Good sportsmanship shown by both the sides. And he's ready to take on the next rest of the minutes for his side. That's the goal. That's the goal they were looking for, the equalizer. Good passage of play. Set of set pieces well executed by the Wolverines. 1 goal apiece at the match now. Wolverines with the much needed equalizer. As you see on the replay, had the man for the rebound. Had the man. As you see, the rebound taken cleanly by Wolverines. And that's the much needed equalizer. 1 goal apiece for both the sides. As we enter the 75th minute of the game as per our clock. While we talk about the men's goal, that's a counter attack by the Peterites. Now Peterite on the attack. Peterites now. Offense by the Peterites. Peterites now. Unfortunately, Shabir couldn't hold on to the ball there with a much needed momentum for the Bents now. A free kick in favor of the Bents. What a save there by Dulan once again. A beautiful save. Had a nasty injury in the game, but came back like a champ. The corner kick goes astray. Ben's on the charge now. Shamod Dilshan with a long pass. Ben's with an opportunity to seal the game now with another goal. Once again, Duran seals it for his side. A replacement coming for bench. The number 25 coming in. Number 25 coming in for the bench. It's a nice long pass by Benz there, but cleared off by the Peter Wrights. Now we have the Peter Wrights on the charge. Well cleared there by the Benz player. Peter Wright FC with some fresh legs being substituted in action now. Shabir Razunia, the former Sri Lankan superstar on there. We're in the last 10 minutes as per our clock. Let's see what the referee has to offer. We have another replacement coming the Pete Wright way, the number 3. We have another injury concern for Ben's player. And the number 2 coming in as a replacement for the bench. Remington coming in as a substitute for the bench. You're watching the annual encounter, Milroy Perera Trophy 2025, played between the Old Bench and the Pete Wrights FC. Wonderful game indeed. Second half has been thrilling to watch with some amazing football between both the sides. Some acrobatic saves, some swashbuckling goals. The second half is all about football, pure football by both the sides. The Pete Wrights on the charge. Will they score their second? The number 7 for Peters, former Sri Lankan player Shabir. And that's well defended by. Good defense coming. Long pass by the defender of the bench. Free kick in favor of the bench. What a match. With just 5 minutes to go as per our clock. Chamo Dilshan missing out on a golden opportunity, I say. Another free kick coming the bench way. You see on the replay there. That's a bad tackle, I would say. Just few minutes to go as per our clock. The number 6 comes in for the bench. A free kick with a very favorable position for the bench. As the ball goes just outside the rugby post. And the fading lights in Colombo. Peter Wrights on the charge now with an opportunity. The number 16 now is a live wire in the first half for the Peter Wrights. Shot taken there by the Peter Wrights, and that's... Is it the full time? Yellow card for the number 12. Not sure what the offense is. Long shot taken by the Benz. Peter Wright with an opportunity to charge. But both the teams are playing a bit of physical now towards the end of the game. They had some good football, and now Peter's on the charge. Peter Wrights FC unable to hold on to the ball there. Throw-in opportunity for the Peter Wrights FC. Hits it high in the air. Now, Benz with an opportunity. Everyone is waiting for the full-time whistle by the ref. The light has almost faded. The beautiful pass there. Handball offense. Should be the real last opportunity in the match for the Peter Wrights FC. Shot taken, gone astray. That's the full time of the annual encounter between Old Bench SC and Peter Wrights FC. Match finishing at 1 goal apiece. We might have a penalty shootout to decide the winner. Not sure what the officials are up to. We'll catch you after a short commercial break. We're all set for the penalty shootout to decide the winner of Milroy Perera Trophy, the annual encounter between Peterite FC and the Old Bench Sports Club. What a game it has been. A true ambassador for the beautiful sports of football it has been today. The second half have had it all. Two superb goals. One long range hit by the Peterites. And the second goal was a beautiful set piece by the Old Bench. First attempt by the Old Bench. And a beautifully taken. It's the first goal for the Old Bench. Peterites with the second attempt. And that's scored again. First attempt taken by both the teams. Chamod Dilshan, the former Sri Lankan player, with the second attempt. Beautifully taken once again. Chamod does it for his team. Peterites with their second attempt. Caught. Saved. Acrobatical save. Beautiful save by the goalkeeper of Old Bench. Old Bench with an advantage now. What a save that was by Dulan. This is top class football by both the sides. Went to the correct direction and saved it. Next penalty will be taken by Shabir Razunia, another former Sri Lankan player who played Sri Lanka in the junior level. Beautiful, calm and collective under pressure. That is what you expect from the players who played at the highest level. Three attempts, two apiece for both the teams. Will Dulan save it for his side? Not this time. Fourth attempt of the Peterites. And that scores. The goalkeeper has been changed for the Peterites FC. As we see, the goalie Dulan has been suffering from an injury. And he scores. The last opportunity of the fifth one. If he saves it, it will be a win for the Bins. Let's see. And that's a goal. The game will continue as even Stevens. And he misses. He misses a crucial penalty. The goalkeeper of Peterites FC, Dulan, will take the penalty. What a day he has had suffered a bad injury. Saved two crucial penalties. Now all in his hands or legs, I would say. If he scores, it will be a win for his team. And he scores. That's a win. A win for Peterites FC. What a day it has been. A day of high-class football by both the sides. Peterites FC winning the game from the penalty shootout. An eventful evening it was. What a game we have witnessed. What a day of football it has been. Both the sides with some exciting football. Acrobatic goals, swashbuckling saves, and in the penalty shootout, both the teams giving it their best. Dulan, the hero for the Petras FC, sealing the game. Excellent game of football it was. Petras FC crowning as the champions of the annual encounter. Pure joy for both the teams. Thank you very much for all our viewers joining us through Sri Lankan Sports TV. We witnessed an excellent game of football between both the sides. Signing off from the St. Peter's College Ground, Akhil Masoon. Hope you have a great evening. Thank you very much.
ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ නගරේ, ඔබේ පාසලේ, ඔබේ ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ පැවැත්වෙන ක්‍රිකට්, ෆුට්බෝල්, රග්බි, ඇත්ලටික්ස් නවීන තාක්ෂණය ඔස්සේ ටෙලිකාස්ට් කරන්න අපි සූදානම්. ඔබත් සූදානම්ද? එසේනම් ශ්‍රී ලංකන් ස්පෝර්ට්ස් TV සම්බන්ධ කරගන්න. එහෙනම් අපි ඉවෙන්ට් එකේදී හමු වෙමු.